Hello students. So in the last class we just started the formula step. So I explained how to insert a formula. So we can insert the formula in two ways. So if you know the formula on the time, directly in the formula bar type equal sign and you write the function name. Or second category is that just click on the insert function button. Or if you are very well about the formulas and functions, then directly click on formulas tab, function library, and select any one of the button related to that function and select the function name. So today I am explaining regarding the mathematical functions. So here in formulas tab, function library, math and trig means mathematical and trigonometric functions. So there are lots of functions are there. Functions are nothing but formulas. So already inbuilt formulas are available. Directly you can select the option here. After that you find the solution. The first one is that in your syllabus 15 to 20 formulas are there in each category. So I am explaining so those functions here. First one is the sum. I think all of you know how to find the sum. So place the cursor where you want to insert the function name, then press equal sign, then you type sum, then opening brace, then here it shows this type of small box. This is called as syntax. What is syntax? Syntax means how to write. So sum is the function name and whatever we are writing inside the bracket is called as arguments. This is called as arguments. Here sum, so you can insert the numbers or you can insert the cell address one by one. B3, comma, B4, comma, B5, comma, B6, B7, B8, B9. Enter. Automatically it finds the sum of B2, B3 to B9. This is the one way. Second way, we can write the same function in different ways. Or what you can do is that equal to sum opening brace where I have to start B3, B3 to B9. So in this way also you can write the function name. So answer will be the same 169.125. Second function is power. This function returns the result of a number raised to a power. So if I want to find 2 raised to 5 or 5 raised to 1, so if I want to find the power of the particular number on that time you can write in this way equal to POWER. Always function begin or formula begins with the equal sign. Here I have just written the function name. So in this column I am executing how it works. Opening brace. Here only two options are there, number comma power. So number means you can write any number. So I will write 2 comma power means always the power should be positive only. 2 comma 5. So 2 raised to 5 is how much? 2 2 is 4, 4 2 is 8, 8 2 is 16, 16 2 is 32. See, 32. Or if I want to find POWER, power of, see, 5 raised to 25. So 5 is my base number and power is 25. See, it shows in this way. If I want to make it as 5 raised to 5, so equal to power 5 comma 5. Or if I want to make 10 square. So what you write? Equal to power 10 comma 2. So raise to, you have to write as a power. 10 raised to 2 is 100. Next one is SQRT. SQRT function is used to return the positive square root. This function is used to find the square root of the given number. So equal to SQRT, opening brace, then here is the number. So here number is the 25. So equal to SQRT, then what you to do is that here write down any one number. So I have taken the address as B5 because all of you know what is square root of 25. So it is 5. Or what you can write is that equal to SQRT, then you can write any number. So I will use the number as 1255. If I want to find the square root of this number, you just write SQRT, then any one number. So its square root is 35. If I want to find the square root of 100, equal to SQRT, opening brace. So when you click on opening brace option, it shows number, means we have to write only one number. It is not possible to find the square root of more than one numbers. 100. See here, in first function equal to sum, we can find the sum of more than one numbers. So for that purpose, it shows number 1, number 2, number 3, dash 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 dash. And if I select the second option, here it shows only two arguments. One is the number, second one is the power, means both are numbers. Only we have to find the power of a single number. So it is not possible to find the power of 1 by 1, 2, 3, more than one numbers. That is equal to power num1, num2, num3, num4. It is not possible. Then third one is that SQRT. If I click on SQRT option, here what it shows, SQRT, inside the bracket we have to write only one number. It is not possible to find the square root of more than one numbers, and it is not possible to find the square root of a negative number. Next one is fact. I think all of you know the fact. Fact is nothing but it is used to find the factorial of the given number. What is factorial of 5? Factorial of 5 is 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So equal to FACT, and when I click on opening bracket, again it shows a number. So you have to write only one number. So I will enter 5. C is 120. What is factorial of 2? Factorial of 2 is 2 only, because 2 into 1. And if I want to find this factorial of 10, equal to fact, here instead of 2 I will make it as 10. So it is 36,000, 36 lakh 28,000, 28,800, means 10 into 9 is 90, 90 into 8, 720, 720 into 7. So whatever the answer comes, it multiplies to 6. Whatever the answer comes, it multiplies to 5. Same way, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next one is even. So this function is used to find the nearest even number. I think all of you know even and odd numbers. So even numbers are like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and odd numbers are like 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, etc. So equal to even. Here inside the bracket you have to write the odd number. So in this table odd number is 5 or 25 also there. So if I write B4, the answer is 6. Now equal to even, and inside the bracket always I have to write what? Odd numbers. Now instead of odd numbers I will write even number. Now what is the answer? Answer is 40 itself. It doesn't, it will not be 42 or 38. So even number is used to find the nearest even number, and same way odd, it is exactly opposite of even. So equal to odd. So inside the bracket, so I have to choose the even number. So it is 41. Next function is ABS. ABS function is used to find the absolute of the given number. Means if I want to convert negative numbers to positive number, then we have to use absolute. So reverse is not possible. So it is not possible to convert negative numbers to positive. So we can convert only negative numbers to positive. So equal to ABS inside the bracket. So here in this table the negative number is -5. So B7 is. Next one is GCD. So this function is used to find the greatest common divisor. I think all of you know GCD and LCM. So GCD is nothing but the greatest common divisor, and LCM is the least common multiplier. So we can find the GCD of more than one numbers. So same as sum, what you have to do is that equal to GCD, then inside the bracket, so it shows number 1, number 2, number 3. So I will choose 5. So its address is B4, and 25 will choose, then I will choose 100. So what is the greatest common divisor of 5, 25 and 100? So it is 5. Next one is LCM. So this function is used to find the least common multiplier. LCM, again I will choose the same one. So 5, 25 and 100. It is 100. Next one is int. So this function is used to find the integer part. So int. So if I use this number 2.125, so this number consists of two parts. One is the integer part and second one is a fractional part. Here 2 is the decimal part and 0.125 is the fractional part. If this type of number is there and if I want to choose only the integer part, on that time int b8. So the result is. Next one is mod. This function returns the remainder from the divisor. So equal to mod. So I will choose 40, comma, I will choose B6, comma, B3. So instead of cell address, write the number 100, comma, I will write 10. If we divide 100 by 10, then the result will be 10. So 10 10 is the quotient, but this function mod function is used to find the remainder. So if we divide 100 by 10, what is the remainder? Remainder will be 0. See, now instead of 100, I will use 101. Now what happens? 1 divided by 10. So 10 tens are 100. 101 minus 100. So result will be 1. So mod function is used to find the remainder of the given number. Next function is round. Equal to round, round. Now I will write one number 12.123478, comma, I will write 4. So here round. So here you can view syntax. It is a number, comma, number of digits. Means after decimal point, how many digits I have to display. Here after decimal point 6 digits are there, but I want to display only 4 digits. So it will take 1, 2, 3, 4. What is the fifth digit? Fifth digit is the 7. If fifth digit is more than 5, then the previous number increased by 1. See here, 1, 2, 3, 5. Now here instead of 7, 8, now I will make it as 4, 8. Now what happens? I want to display only 4 digits. Here totally 6 digits are there. So it checks the fifth digit. Fifth digit is now less than 5. It will display only 12.1234. Now if I want to, if I will use it as 9 and I will make it as 2. So here what happens? After decimal point, I have to display only 2 digits. But here there are 6 digits are there. Here third digit is less than 5. On that time, it displays 2 digits. It doesn't increase the number. 2.19. Now, instead of 2, I will make it as 0. Here what happens? So, it checks after decimal point how many digits are there. So, there are 6 digits. But here number of digits means how many digits I have to display. I have to display 0 digits. So now it checks here the first digit is greater than 5, then previous number will increase, and if it is less than 5, put as it is. So see 12. Now instead of 19, I will make it as 69. Now what happens? It checks how many digits I have to display. I have to display 0 digits. But here the integer part is there. So this number is greater than 5. On that time, instead of 12, is to 13. The next one is pi. So pi, here opening bracket, closing bracket. This function is used to display the pi value. What is the pi value? It is 22 by 7. It is nothing but 3.1498. So when I click this option, set to display 3.141. So inside the bracket, there are no arguments for pi function. Now last one is Roman. Roman bracket. Here, see here, it converts Arabic number to Roman as text. See here. Normally we are writing the number here 25, 40, 100. So these are all numbers are called as Arabic numbers. Now I want to convert Arabic numbers to Roman number. So I think all of you know, if I return 1, what is a Roman number? It is 1. Now I will write it as 5. So 5 is how much? V. Now instead of 5, I will make it as 15. So what is answer? So 10 is X and 5 is V. See here. Now I will make it as 50. What is a 50? It is L. Now instead of 50, I will make it as 100. So 100 is how much? It is C. Now one more number I will use 136. Now what is the result? 100 is how much? C. Then 30 X X X. And for 5 V and for 1 I C. C is 100, then 110, 120, 130, 135, 136. So these are the 14 functions of mathematical. In next class, same one, we will learn the trigonometric functions. So thank you.